Hey folks, this is Bwana. I'm coming back from a little business excursion. Had to do a little remote recording, and on my way home now, I got to thinking, I got ticks, one with me again. I got to thinking about the iPhone. You know, you can't avoid it. It's all over the place. All over the news, all over the just commercials, and CNBC, MSNBC, all over the freaking place. You know, the latest thing I saw was the keyboard video. You know, my main two concerns with the iPhone was the keyboard and battery life, both of which have kind of been resolved. The battery life was initially reviewed to be very close to what the online specs said it should be. The keyboard, however, was a pleasant surprise. I saw the Apple keyboard video, and not only did they demonstrate, you know, the proper usage of it, they demonstrated some features that we didn't know about, namely the increased range of certain buttons depending on what you're typing, and also the magnifying glass feature where you can position cursors. Also, I saw on David Pogues of the New York Times, I saw his review that if you are using Safari in landscape mode, that you get a landscape keyboard. So, and he said it was much easier to use. Been doing a lot of talking today because I had a recording. But a landscape keyboard was much easier to use. The buttons were bigger. But the overall feel of the keyboard was, and the overall consensus was, it's going to take a couple of weeks to get used to it. Then once you do get used to it, you can go to your what most smartphone users do is use their thumbs to type, and that was a pleasant surprise for me. That thumb typing on the iPhone should be, if not faster, then as fast as typing on a Sidekick or a Treo or even my Nokia E61. So hopefully that's the case. But I'm still on the fence. I'm still on the fence about getting one myself, because it's such a mega device that does so much, and you know, there's a lot of room for problems and bugs, and, you know, and I'm beginning to ask myself, am I actually going to use it? You know, am I just going to get it to have it, or am I going to use all those features? You know, the iPod is a great feature. The internet surfing is also a great feature. You know, kind of what I'm already using on my Nokia, you know, I can do on the iPhone, but with this, I think the most intriguing thing about it is the touchscreen interface. I'm very curious as to how that's going to pan out. So those are my last minute iPhone thoughts on the eve of iPhone launch. So now we can play the iPhone theme song, which is the final